Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Nashville. This one is gonna sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First play of the game, first throw of the game. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
Ready, break. Here we go. Cut.
On play action, Young. Quick throw here is complete.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Open man, right side, he's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Yellow. Set.
On 1st down is Young. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Set, hut, ready.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 16th touchdown of the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Gain of 21 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Ready up. Here we go. Set.
Trying to start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Young. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Red, 38. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, the second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Putting the tight end in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Set, cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Not just a 1st down, but reception number 70 on the season.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Set, ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10.
Red, let's go now.
Young. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
To throw, Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Here in the 1st half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's put.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. Down. 33. Ready?
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Titans. Now Ryland for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in.
The pass.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A run up the middle with H.M. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try and run it here. It's H.M. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a front.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here's 2nd and goal.
Go! Cougar 19!
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go. Yep, blue striker. Set.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10.
Down. Hut.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Ready, set.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Here we go. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is second touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. Extra point now by Riley. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. It's third down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. A gain there of 11. Good for a Dolphins first down.
It's a gain of 11.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one out wide to Achek. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, I love the precision on that play. Very little time, very confined space, and they come through with the touchdown.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead by a point here in the third. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Set, hut. Ready?
They'll go play action with Young. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Green. Set, go.
Throwing on second down, Young going for it all. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it, Mike.
Go now.
I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is second and 5.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Young. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Okay, ready?
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Hut, go. Hut.
Well, a field goal try at least gives you a chance to take the lead. I think at this stage, early in the second half, Mike, if I'm this coach, I think I'm thinking long and hard. Do I have a play I love? If I do, let's be aggressive and extend this possession and hopefully come away with 6.
Ready. Hut, hut.
On fourth down, Young fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Here we set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight ends. Like, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Handoff here, up the middle. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Dolphins 21. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
The extra point is up and through, and the Dolphins back within 7. It's 35-28. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
To run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 reps. Ready.
Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 43. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Here we go. 45. Wide. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Pushed out to his left. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On second down, Young. Quick throw here is complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Young. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Let's go now.
That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO. Cannot connect. They'll bring up second down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Black got 10 black, 10.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11.
Ultra. Ready?
To throw is Young. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them. And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22, set, go.
Now Young.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Set, hut, ready.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to play.
That's a 21-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
It is 3rd and long.
Claws right. Let's go now. Hut.
Here's Young to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know,
And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Titans. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Ryland's kick here is good, and the Titans will go up by 7.
42. Dolphins 35. Chad Ryland to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
They'll look to throw.
Second and 12.
That's taken in by Achek. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Miami.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those 2 things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
He'll run, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd down. They'll run here. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Achek. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on down.
On the double. Ready, ready.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Now backwards to the 2s. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's set.
Throwing is Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Titans. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.